Hello, Seiiti. There will be times when you're going to be feeling extremely tired, exhausted, stressed. When that happens, take a look at the blue sky. Take a look at the clouds. Find a natural plant. Pay attention to the leaves, to the details of the plant. It's free and it has immediate results. It's incredibly important to use nature to your favor to restore your mental health. Let me explain you why. In today's hectic, non-stop world, it is easy to get caught up in negativity and stress because bad news is coming constantly from all directions, from social media, TV, even conversations with people. And it's like this endless stream of chaos and problems, and this can really affect your mental health, your well-being. You know, when you open social media, there's a lot of types of problems happening everywhere. So one piece of news worse than the other is so real. Even looks like it's a lie. You just can't believe it. And even if it's all true, it's important that you do something that is good for you psychologically. There's this thing called directed attention fatigue. It will reduce your work performance, will make you more irritable. It will impact your personal relationships. You might feel constantly overwhelmed and find it harder to be productive and maintain healthy relationships. But the thing is that you have the power to create your own spaces or pockets of peace in the middle of all this madness. It can be a corner, a quiet moment. These are mental safe havens. They are moments of calm and normalcy that you can find in your immediate surroundings. And by tapping into these moments, you can build up your resilience, you can maintain a sense of well-being, no matter what's going on outside. I know it might seem a little bit like a cliche, like, oh, you have to appreciate nature, contemplate natural beauty. Now, this idea of mental safe havens, it's not a vague concept. It has been studied in psychology. There is something called attention restoration theory. It has been developed by Rachel and Stephen Kaplan. Essentially, it says that when you spend time in safe havens, in restorative environments, places that will give you a sense of being away, that fascinate you, it will reduce your mental fatigue. It will recharge your brain. In other words, it will give your brain a needed sense of boost. It will give you a break. Natural environments can help restore cognitive function and improve your mental well-being. Because in modern urban lifestyles, we can often have directed attention fatigue. This will involve a lot of mental effort to do your tasks while you are trying to ignore the distractions, the bad news. And this can lead to cognitive stress and decreased performance. This directed attention fatigue is very common in environments where there is a lot of demand of attention, urban settings, digital screens, stuff popping, notifications all the time. So what can you do? Well, these things don't happen spontaneously. Unless you are a very happy person to be on a countryside, in a place with a lot of nature, you have to actively take the responsibility of actively creating and incorporating these moments of tranquility in your life. A good plan will consider an environment that is good for you, that you specifically have some safe space that you can use to recover your vitality. And we can develop this plan at the link arata.se/planningyourlife. Natural environments are particularly effective to restore your depleted attention. This is because nature gives us some involuntary attention. It will direct our attention to rest and recover. These restorative environments have 4 characteristics. Number 1 is being away. This feeling of escaping from your routine, your environment. It's like taking a walk in a park. Number 2, extend. A sense of vastness, of richness that engages the mind and provides a sense of immersion, like walking on the beach, on a forest, or exploring a garden. Number 3 is fascination. These are elements that don't require us to focus. Just like looking at water or leaves on the wind or singing birds. And then you also have the element of the environment being very enjoyable. It can be something inside of your home, taking care of a plant, for example. Now, how can you create these mental safe havens in your everyday life? I'm going to share a few tips, practical tips with you. First thing, Focus on the immediate comforts around you, because even if you live in a big city, you still have a lot of comfort that you don't always notice. Take a look at your home. Appreciate the safety you have in your home. The temperature is kind of controlled. There's food in the fridge. These might seem things that you take for granted, small things, but they remind that you have stability in your life, even when the outside world can be chaotic. There are physical comforts as well, right? A cozy chair, maybe you can get some warm blanket. These are mental retreats that you can focus on to deal with the external stress. And next, you can also schedule some nature breaks. You can stop looking at social media, news updates, limit your exposure to that negativity. You can set specific times of your day to use that time for activities that will bring you joy and peace. You can create these little spaces of calm in your day. Even routine activities like going shopping for groceries, they can be refreshing for you if your home is very chaotic. You can enjoy that change of scenery and you can be on your own, focusing on the activity that you're doing. Another powerful tool is mindfulness and grounding techniques. They are literally like stepping barefoot on grass, or metaphorically, just stay in the present moment, thinking about things that are around you. You can do activities that will remind you of the present moment. Deep breathing, feeling your body, observing your surroundings without judgment. All of this can help you to disconnect from the chaos and reconnect with yourself. If you're feeling overwhelmed, there is a grounding exercise that is very simple. You can find 5 things around you that you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things that you can hear, 2 that you can smell, 1 that you can taste. And this sensory experience will bring you back to the present moment and will help you to get rid of the turmoil. Regular walks in natural environments like parks and forests and beaches, they can significantly reduce your stress and improve your cognitive function. These walks will provide you a break from urban environments, will engage your senses in a restorative way. If you cannot get outside, just try to get some piece of nature indoors. Some natural elements in your living space will provide you some restorative benefits. Can be what I'm talking about here. Plants, light, water, something that reminds you of nature. This can be your oasis at home, will mitigate the effects of this directed attention fatigue. Another powerful combination, take a look at people walking here, very nice, is combining mindful practices with time that you spend in nature. This will help you to restore your mental well-being. We talked about mindfulness in the episode 160 of the Hello, Seiiti Arata series. Being present in the moment. This is so important that you can engage in a sense of relaxation and feel the moment. I know that all of this can sound a little bit abstract, easier said than done, but finding calm in the middle of the storm is part of your personal improvement, of your journey. We can create a plan for that. In the Planning Your Life training, we're going to be doing this together. And remember, it is worth creating these mental safe havens spaces because they will help you dealing with all types of life with much ease and stability. Do you understand that? Can you see the value of improving your mental well-being? This is precious. In a world that is constantly trying to pull you into chaos, you have those safe spaces for yourself. This can make all the difference. So start practicing today. Focus on your immediate comforts that you already have. Whenever you can, take a look at the sky. Whatever you are, nature breaks. And then little by little, you will find your resilience, you find your inner calm, no matter what's going on around you. By integrating these principles of the attention restoration theory, ART, into the concept of these mental safe havens, you can create environments and practices that will improve your cognitive well-being. Regular exposure to nature, mindfulness, grounding techniques, they can all help you to restore your attention, reduce your stress, improve your mental well-being. And these practices offer practical and effective strategies for finding peace in the middle of this modern life. And as always, I'm here to support you. Everything we've been discussing here can be part of a plan that you can create. You can visit arata.se/planning your life to start right now. Please take care of yourself, and remember, you have the power to create your own peace.